Afternoon, Cloud America, 555. Roger, radio, about 7:09 there, go ahead in Miami. Roger, India for Tio.
We're starting to get some traffic from north and south here on the radio. My station's out here in the San Francisco Bay, 1220 Golden Gate. We out here getting contacts this morning so far. Vancouver, Idaho, and a few other stations have been coming in here into the San Francisco Bay, and we are standing by for any more stations. My radio station is out here in the San Francisco Bay, and we got some conditions all the way over there to Vancouver, Idaho. Yesterday, we had good connections with Los Angeles. This is radio communications from one station to another. Solar weather does get in the way, but so far this morning, we've gotten some pretty decent connections, and we are out here standing by for more contacts. Let's check it out. CQDX, United Delta X-ray around the San Francisco Bay. CQ.
Hello, 647, Gary, how you doing? Well, I certainly hope it's me. I hope there's nobody worse off than I am, but yeah, it's me, Gary. You got a big storming signal stronger than anybody out here, Gary, over. Right there, Jerry. So it's working good. Yeah, well, I hope everything's going okay for you. And when I hear you on the radio, at least I know you're not in the hospital, over.
What's up, Mark? What's up, Archie? Hey, maybe I can hear you. I've been getting a lot of Vancouver, Washington, and Idaho, and it's coming in from up that area. Maybe we could hear you. I'll be over here on the 38 lower sideband for a while.
sure, but well, you're sounding good on the radio, though. That's the main thing. Well, and keep having the guys down there. Yes, and be down there. How you doing? And they say, well, you're still around, so that's good.
Oh, you got some clean static over there, and you got that 100%. You got 100% class AAA static. I could trade you some SWRs.
And too, like the more friends you can make along the way, the more the friends will.
Look at the tune on my antenna. I got like a 1.1, 1.2. I gotta do better than that. Unbelievable, man. Can you believe that? Almost a rookie right there. But I did graduate a couple of years ago. Checking the tune right now on an open frequency. Not like some guys out there, they'll go on 38 and they'll tune their antenna up on 38. I think my antenna does a little bit better up here somewhere. Is this frequency in use? Hello, is this frequency in use? Frequency in use? Hello, is this frequency in use? Audio with the O. Audio with the letter O. Station. Mobile KN6YAH standing by. Hello, Gary. $12.20 Golden Gate, San Francisco Bay for station out there. How do you copy? Hello, Gary. Where is it? Larry? Lima, Alpha, Romeo, Yankee. That 178. Larry, do you copy? 1220 Golden Gate, San Francisco Bay. Golden Gate for 178. So I was talking to Catalyst a few days ago. He's gonna help me with this little project right here. This fat girl just opened her up a couple of days ago and found something interesting in here. Where's it at? Can you see where the problem is? Let me try to hold this so it doesn't fall apart. Right here. So we was taking a look at this, and man, I don't understand why. What is up with the? I don't know what kind of gauge cable they're using. Using like some 30 gauge or something. They're using like some 40 gauge. This one here, I was using AM a couple of days ago, and I was making contacts to Southern California. I got a good handshake with 176 Barracuda. And then this little box right here, it shook because I had it propped up so I could have some air blowing right under it. And it took a very minimal little bump. The box shook, kind of like a 5.0 earthquake, nothing major. And then the box stopped working. So I look inside, and this little cable right here, let me use where's my pen? This right here, this cable detached right here from the input side of the coax. This cable right here, this white one, this white one right here goes right into the center conductor of the input. Look at this. The hell's that all about? Aren't that supposed to be connected? Can you believe that? You see how this is disconnected? That cable right there got disconnected from the input side of the coax because I had it propped up so air can get right under it. Because the heat sink, it does have a heat sink, but it's not exposed. The heat sink is right here. This is where the heat sink is at, right here. So the heat sink is inside the box. And then the air blows out. The warm air blows out from here. Air comes in from here with this fan and is blown outward right here. So I had this propped up, and then it kind of just went like that. And I looked inside, the cable got disconnected. Can you believe that? They use like some 30 gauge cable or some 40 gauge cable. They must have ran out of cable. He probably got a hair from his goatee and probably tinned it. He probably tinned it and used that to connect it. What's wrong with you people up there at Fat Boy Industries? Now I gotta go in there with the mad scientists and fix all these things up. We'll get her back in line soon. But then I'm talking to Catalyst. Me and Catalyst working on this little project. We're gonna add a few capacitors in there. Where the relay is at. Got sideband. Be putting out a few extra pounds in sideband. That's on 10 meters though. Yeah. I just run barefoot on 11 meters. I run in between, I say maybe like 10 and 13 watts on sideband. It fluctuates right in between there, maybe between 10 and 12 watts. So we'll check back in right now and see if we got some stations going. Zoom daga 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 zoom daga 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 zoom daga 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 zoom daga daga. Zoom daga 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 zoom daga daga daga.
In Washington State have offshoot leader at San Francisco is here. All down south was coming in here this morning, Roger. You sounded good too, man. I don't quite know what you're on. Well, I don't know idea. Anyway, here. Since I was born in Missouri, but if you know where Auburn and Colfax is, you know where the little towns are. No, I'm not too familiar, but Colfax, you think? Yeah, Roger. In between Auburn and Colfax. Roger? Roger that. Yeah, I can call I like to have some sort of a reference to QSL. Hey, QSL on that. Yeah, I'm up here about 1,700 feet. Roger that. Yeah, I'm about 200 feet sea level here on the site. I'm on a flat. North at the San Juan Islands and Vancouver Island. I think you say that's where your PCH is? Yeah, QSL. PCH is actually not even quite Washington. I like it as well, if you come on a map and come down to point. There's a little island right directly in front of my property called Protection Island. And then further to the north of San Juan and Vancouver Island. I don't know whether you're going to keep it or not, but I totally lost you there to see that. So, hey, we're going to have to take a standby and let this one rock and roll, buddy. But, yeah, I know where you're at there in the state of Washington. There are things there while I just through there. Anyway, we'll catch you later. And take care. 7th Street, 304 forward, Northern California. We're on the side. 570, Olympic Peninsula, Washington. We're on the side as well.
Hello, 570 Vancouver, 1220 Golden Gate, 1220 Golden Gate, San Francisco Bay.
I got about 10 people coming back to me at once. 570, we're just going to take a side. Roll myself off the seat, whatever you keep it up.
Golden Gate for 570. Golden Gate for 570.
Let's talk to 570. Let's go to 37. 3750. Washington State here.
Hello, 570 Golden Gate, Frisco Bay, Northern California. How copy?
You're sounding real good here. Yeah, you got 570 Olympic Peninsula here in Washington State. First personal mark.
QSL, Brother Mark, this is Doug over here on this end. Delta Uniform Golf. I got a live YouTube video going right now. If you don't mind, Operator Golden Gate is the YouTube channel. Quite a bit of stations coming in from Canada down here to the San Francisco Bay.
Yeah, Golden Gate, Operator Golden Gate. Yeah, I've got a good copy on you here in Washington State, QSL.
QSL, we got you at least a 55.55. Good QSY down here. It does get busy up there. And definitely North and North and South Skip has been going pretty solid since yesterday. And the YouTube channel is Operator Golden Gate, and you can hear yourself. I'll save the video on there, and I'll tag your numbers on there.
Roger that, Operator Golden Gate. 570 Washington State, we're going to be taking aside, and he's going to go to that other station that was calling me.
All right, 73, take care, my man. All the best to you. You know you're always welcome down here in the San Francisco Bay. 1220 Golden Gate, the original Golden Gate station is clear. Take care, my man.
All right, Golden Gate, 570 will be on the site. Go ahead. Roger that. Gary 647, 60 miles north of LA. Boy, it must be busy down there. Appreciate it. Thanks for the flowers that you're doing this thing here. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I got off the key there on 38, and everybody and their brother came back to me, and I thought, oh my God, now I know what the movie stars feel like, you know what I mean? Or the big strappers. I'm not that hard. Miles north of LA. What town would that put you in?
It's a good contact right there. He's talking from Vancouver, Seattle, all the way to LA. Vancouver 590 and 64 north of LA. The skip is rolling.
QSY back to 38. Seattle. Doing real good. Just sitting here. I listened to your conversation here. I just want to key up and say a quick hello, Ryder. First one that's in this Gordon, Golf Oscar Romeo Delta Oscar November. I'm 50 miles northeast of Seattle in the foothills of the Cascades, Roger. Roger, ready to hear you say you're around Colfax, is that right? Yeah, well, it's kind of like to the northeast of Sacramento, correct? Yeah. I know where that's at. Okay. Roger. Well, that's funny country there. There's not a whole lot of radios coming out of the northwest corner, I'm sure, like there is down there. People up here, when they get ready to retire, they get away from the rain, man. And there's just not as many radios in Washington as there is California, right? Good times, great memories, right? I'm talking on is one of them Quad 6 Pros and a Delta M2 microphone there and a 3-element Yagi beam there on the flat side, right? I appreciate it. I decided to give this radio a try, and I got really impressed by the NRC filters it has in it for TX and receive. It seems to work pretty well. And it's a lot better than the original Quad 6. It's not near as noisy, right?
They have DSP, digital sound processors.
Yeah, I know.
The in-between radios allow you to cut down on the noise level.
You get them turned up too far, and then things don't sound normal anymore, Roger.
38. It's really some good traffic.
It's so good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have my ticket. This has got 4 bands in it, and of course, I only use 2 of them. This one, which I'm not supposed to, and the other one that I'm not supposed to, Roger. I'll tell you what, I talked to different guys out there, and there's a 1 kilo on the 7300. funny. There's a lot of people up here where I live. There are a few who are locals. They're up in 7300s there. No doubt about that. They're a fine sounding radio. They're a good radio. A little bit out of my range right now, being the old retired folk and all, but by golly, yeah, I'd love to have my hands on one of them one day, maybe, right? Yeah, Roger. Yeah. Well, I got out of it for 35 years. I just got back into the radio here a couple years ago, and I said to have with the buying the used stuff, I want to buy new, but doggone, when you get to buying new and Gordon up here, Roger. QSL. Yeah, Roger. Fortunately, I live behind the mountain from him there, and I'm not able to hear him. I hear everybody talking to him, but I can't hear old Larry. He sounds like he's a nice guy from all the fine people that talk to him, Roger. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I talked to a lot of people who talk to him. A lot of old boys in Oklahoma and Texas talk to old Larry all the time, too. He's definitely known, Roger. Yeah, Roger. Okay. I'll let you go there. It's been a pleasure getting to know you there a little bit and across the old coax with you. I don't want to hog the frequency there, so I'll just let it roll. With that, I'll meet you at 73s, my friend. World Radio 532, your friend Gordon up there in the northwest corner. And if you hear me, give me a shout.
Golden Gate for that 532. Golden Gate, San Francisco Bay for that station up there, up north. Gordon, do you copy?
I got you there coming out of San Francisco. Is that right?
QSL 1220 Golden Gate, 1220 Golden Gate, San Francisco Bay. You want to go up there to 10 meters for a quick handshake?
Yeah, well, I can go to the 10 meters, but I'm not supposed to be talking there. Why don't we go to 27 565, right?
QSL 565. $1220 Golden Gate, 1220 Golden Gate, San Francisco Bay for that World Radio 532. How copy?
Copy there, 440 Golden Gate, 532. Copy.
QSL, yeah, you're cruising in here. This is 55, 57, and there's going to be a lot of traffic down there on 38, so I'm sure you'll make a lot of contacts today. Yeah, this north and south skip has been going on pretty decent since yesterday. I heard you're talking to Steve at 044 up in the foothills. I'm able to get a good connection with him on the daily down here, probably 100 miles from him, San Francisco Bay. QSL?
QSL, I know what it's like to be semi-close to somebody and not be able to talk to them there for sure, and listen to everybody talking to them there for sure. But you're sounding good up there around Seattle, Roger.
QSL, yeah, there's a few stations up there in Seattle, and starting to hear them first time in a long time, and it's been a while since we had the connection. Good to hear your voice out there, Brother Gordon. I also have the World Radio number 1220, World Radio 1220 out here in the San Francisco Bay.
You're in the World Radio 1220 there in the San Francisco Bay. Well, my golly, it's good to talk to you, make contact. World Radio group of guys, they're a pretty good group of guys. They take a lot of H&D out there from time to time. But by golly, let people say what they say. Roger?
QSL, yeah, definitely. You're definitely one of the good guys out there. I'm glad I was able to get that handshake with your station. And usually I'm listening here. I have a YouTube video going, usually a live video gate, and we feature that saved on the YouTube channel. Operator Golden Gate is the YouTube channel. Operator Golden Gate is the YouTube channel. And if you don't mind, I'll let you come on out there, Kilson.
No, I'll definitely give it a look there, Roger.
QSL, I'll put your name and numbers in the comment section with a timestamp, and you can just click on the timestamp and it'll take you straight there at about 30 minutes up here. Good QSY, and appreciate your patience coming up here to get this good 5557 connection out here into the Frisco Bay, the original Golden Gate station. How copy?
Copy, my friend. All right, well, it's definitely been a pleasure there, and we'll give you a look here in a little while. At 73 to you. Thanks for the contact. Pleasure making your acquaintance. World Radio 532, your friend Gordon up here around Seattle. We're going to QSY back to the madhouse, my friend.
Good business right there, Brother Gordon. This is Doug, Delta Uniform Golf, Operator Golden Gate, with the World Radio 1220 number, and we'll find you on the next wave. 73, take care, my man. Golden Gate clear.
That's Rose, California, with the 1220, is that right?
Yeah, the World Radio number is 1220. 1220, Operator Golden Gate.
820, Paso Robles, California. World Radio 532, Roger. Yes, sir. World Radio 532. Yeah, Jake. Well, good one, man. Thanks for coming up and saying hi. 532 QSY. Gordon, you're booming today. You're booming today, Gordon. Well, where am I booming at? All over the place in California. Oh, well, it's all Mother Nature. She's got her skirt in the right place, right? Oh, you ain't kidding. They're coming in. Oh, my gosh. She's here for weeks and weeks and weeks, my friend. All right, I'm going to kick her on back down there to the old 385 there and see what's going on. All the best. Take care. Thanks for the contact and enjoy the DX before old Mother Nature lowers the skirt. Oh, absolutely. I'll be back down there too. 9657. Back down to 38.
Hey, Gordon, before you take off, I'll make you a good deal. I got some SWRs for sale. I'll even take care of the shipping.
Now, what's for sale?
I got some SWRs for sale.
My SWR is flying.
Yeah, I got some SWRs for sale and some Bluetooth coax.
All right, you got that. I'm good, man. All right, anyway, I'm going to get back to 385 there. Have a good one, man. You take care. Still sounding good.
73, take care, my man. Nobody wants to buy my SWRs. Golden Gate, standing by. So this compressed air here is a warning label right here. You got that warning label. Oh, it's this one right here. This is the warning label. That's the warning label. So what does it say here? Treat for frostbite if necessary. So if you put this and you shake it and you put it upside down, you will get frostbite. I've got about at least a dozen of these. I got a case of these. Sometimes I gotta spray these, turn them upside down, shake them, and you got some nice cold air coming out. Cool off those the fins on those aluminum heat sinks. They get hot sometimes, so that's a pretty good deal right there. It'll cool off your transistors, and always keep them fans going. Make sure you don't cook the inside of your circuits. Make sure that you got in and out flow. Turn it into a microwave. You know, I always wondered about that. People are inhaling those things at the store. Those, what do you call them? Whipped cream or whippets, they call it, or something like that. Yeah, you know, I don't buy whipped cream that often, but I do sometimes. They make Sunday ice cream, what do they call it? Banana splits. Yeah, at home I'll make a banana split. You know, put the bananas with the ice cream and the and that stuff. I always got to check. I have found some very suspicious and conspicuous looking of those whipped cream bottles. I watch out them little kids be up to no good. See them little kids. I got a story, man. Man, there's some kids at the schoolhouse. They're about 12 years old. They've been bullying my daughter for a while. And you know, I've been to the schoolhouse and I've been waiting for them when they come out. And I give them a stare. And they try to act like I didn't see them. So I actually wave at them. Try to send a message to them. Man, I swear, man, they need to stop messing with my kid. I'm getting tired of it. I already talked to the school administrators, to the counselors, and they're still doing it. So I had to reach out to the school board, not the school board, but the school district down at the city, or wherever the hell they got the office, and talk to the superintendent. Had to bring up a little bit of case law that was applicable to what was going on. And I started documenting times and dates. So, you know, we had to put down the pedal to the metal and send an extra couple of extra pounds, extra DBs over there to the superintendent. And he got a good copy. Man. So things are starting to settle down. And these little kids need to cut it out. And what's going to happen is right now, everyone is graduating. You know, you drive around town every Friday and Saturday at the restaurant, you'll see graduation people celebrating. It's graduation time right now. When they go to middle school and they're teenagers, I'll mess up the little kids, man. I'll rough one of the little kids up. I'll do their parents a favor. You heard about what happened to old $5, $10, $3 bill on the beach? Yeah, no, we'll do the parents a favor and we'll spank one of them little rugrats. I'm gonna see right now if the frequency is pretty good. A meter is moving right now. Let me see if some stations are on there.
California for 213 Washington. All right, I got you F4 going to F5, officer doctor. by. Yeah, 225, I got you there. It's like you said, really busy up here in California, guys coming in up here. 9657 Evergreen State, stand by.
Golden Gate standing by, live on YouTube. Operator Golden Gate on YouTube. Operator Golden Gate with the live YouTube video going right now out of the San Francisco Bay, Northern California on the West Coast.
Roger, call again, Golden Gate YouTube. Golden Gate YouTube.
Operator Golden Gate. Operator Golden Gate live on YouTube, and you're coming in here like a 55, 57. Yeah, come on in here, man. There's a couple of people in the live chat. Operator Golden Gate on YouTube will make you a superstar with those 55, 57 S units. You sending down here to the Frisco Bay.
1220, sounding good up here. 9657 Evergreen State, stand by. 570 Olympic Peninsula Radio will be standing by as well. If you go check it out there, Ed. Was it, yeah? He got me earlier to go down to 37, and he took, I think it was at 11:53. I'll check it out there. Yeah. Up on the other one with Gordon and him with that, After that, I just overcome you guys.
Golden Gate, standing by. Hey, Mark, did you ever get caught up and see the videos? I was finally able to get a handshake with a $3 bill. First impressions are the best impressions. I think I left an impression on him. I think 76 said that he had to go to the ER after our contact. Yeah, there's a couple cheerleaders out there. There's a couple cheerleaders. They just wanted to say something. That was all. Yeah, but I throw some cold water at them. Hey, Mark, you just let me know if somebody's giving you trouble up there. We'll make a quick phone call to 76 and Seaweed. Get one of those brand new rentals, and we'll pick up everyone. We'll go for a quick ride.
much. What's going on with you? Yeah, waving right back at you there. 9657 Evergreen Station. CTX 357, the west coast of Canada, standing by. All right, sounds good, man. We got you in there. 9657 Evergreen Station. Hello there, 20, going at 1220. I heard somebody out there coming back to me. 357 Vancouver. Hello, NorCal, we got you. You're sounding good up here. 9657 Evergreen. 7357 Vancouver. Here's somebody out there coming back to me, man. Just barely pulling me out there. Terrible situation. Really good. 57 Vancouver. We're listening.
Yeah, CW, I was starting to learn the first characters, and I stopped. And that's usually the case. I know they got the interfaces where you could just use your keyboard and it'll transcribe for you. That's one way of being able to do that. Yeah, CW is good, man, because you don't have to run a whole bunch of power. You don't have to run a bunch of power. Yeah, always phone communication. Man, I mean, it's nice to talk to people and hear their voice, but CW is more simple. I grew up with my old man always playing tapes. He used to always play tapes, and they were like Radio Shack Tandy tapes. Yeah, these Tandy cassette tapes, and I had to listen to him, and then sometimes he would play with his horn, and he'd be doing Morse code with his horn down here in San Francisco. Man, he's still doing it though. He's still doing it. Yeah, he's my Elmer. He sent me off to school, and he got me into radio stuff.
Radio 6-1, man. Yeah, you're moving in here. Was that you calling me earlier?
I hear you out there, 9657.
Hey, Roger, on that. Too much there. Just, fucking try not to kill people, stuff like that.
657, is that you, Gordon?
Yeah, Roger. Well, yeah, there's been no conditions here for a while there. I'm dead there. And so, it wasn't really even worth,
I'm getting the names.
Up there, just had the radio on.
I got you in the lobby.
I hear Florida in there for about 2 seconds, and then that was it. That was it for the whole day. Or heard, 1409 in there, Texas there. He'd be in there for a couple seconds, and then that was it.
shit for the whole day there. So lots of days there. That was it there, but sounds like starting to open up a little bit. I thought I heard Europe in there coming in earlier too there, and I was just having a cup of tea there and listening to some videos there, and then I thought I'd get in there, and then I seen there's some kind of gizmo around here. Somebody's got some fucking gizmo or some range extender, fucking internet bullshit, wireless piece of shit, fucking, it's doing something there. It's about 200 kc wide and it's about 50 kc down. It's sneaking up closer to 38 there, so I thought maybe I better fucking fire everything up there and see if I can fry that piece of shit.
Oh, damn. Oh, hell yeah. Open up the barbecue pit and turn up the temperature to a high max and maybe fry that station. Everybody key up at the same time.
No, it's not a person. It's it's some kind of gizmo, like wireless garbage, the PLT and all that other bullshit there. They're not giving a fuck about the radio band with all these electronic gizmos, and Chinese power supplies and LEDs and all the other bullshit there. But whatever.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that's coming out from from Temu and from those other websites, they have bad filters.
It's way up towards 38. It was way down on 26 something, and then over the past couple months it's been creeping up towards 38 there. So it's all the way to 58.
Hello, Coyote guys. Oh, Coyote over there paying me a visit. That's the local coyote who comes on by here. What's up, little buddy? Do we have any food out there for him?
No.
Oh. Well, we got almonds on that tree. Maybe he come in here for some almonds. Drink some water from the swimming pool.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, no, I remember you there, 6'1". Like you said, it's been a little while there, and there's been a whole lot going on since then there. But I remember talking to you there, and I think the last time I was just looking at the log here.
Yeah, as long as the coyote doesn't chew on the coax, he's fine out there. I think he's the one who's been taking the almonds. Yeah, that's that dude from the Tom and Jerry show. That dude, beep beep. The old coyote coming on down here, trying to get on the radio. Put the plug in the power cable. Yeah, I have the coax. It goes through a PVC pipe. Half of it is exposed and half of it isn't. The half that's kind of like in an area where a lot of the wild animals go by. That's where I run the RG213 through some PVC, so it's protected. But I have another PVC pipe that I'm going to run for the other half. Yeah, the best thing to do is to just move your station as close as possible to your antenna. That's the second project that I'm working on. The first project is getting the antenna 40 foot in the air the big antenna. It's going to be a modified Joe Gunn antenna. That's going to be a vertical. And then the second project is moving the station over closer to the antenna, reducing the feed line, reducing line loss, and reducing coax exposure, and just having it outside so that I don't get in trouble making so much noise inside the house. You know, might get a ticket and end up in the doghouse. You don't want that. If you're in your early 40s, you don't want that. You don't want to be in a doghouse.
The radio station here hasn't changed. It's the same as it's been for, I don't know, a few years anyways. There, not much changes here at all there. I got the old, the Kenwood 890 there. This thing's fucking tough as nails, man. I'm glad I bought a Kenwood there because other people bought a AC or ICOM and, they're displays or
Yeah, I like Kenwood. One of my favorite Kenwood models is the 440S. And then the other one is, I think, like the 590, I believe it is. I think it does HF 2 meter and 440. It has a detachable face. I think it does 200.
Don't help, right? I guess you gotta align your own radio these days.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, man. That's why you pay the extra bucks to get the HF rigs. Has all those extra filters.
All right there, the old ACs are pretty good, man. It's just the new ones there, but it sounds like she's changing up anyway to 73C there, 613. There, 23, back on 38.
Operator Golden Gate, live on YouTube. Operator Golden Gate is a YouTube channel out of the San Francisco Bay, Northern California. Operator Golden Gate on YouTube, and we running it live. Hello, Washington, CQ, Washington, Golden Gate, Frisco Bay. Golden Gate.
West Coast to Canada, standing by.
Right here, 23, making it to the San Francisco Bay. Operator Golden Gate is the live YouTube channel.
To Vancouver, operator 23.
Right here, Brother Sean up there in the Northwest. Number 23 is coming down here to the San Francisco Bay. Golden Gate, standing by.
I got 9 units on your friends on the grade up here. You take care. We're
Anybody up there know Don up there near the water tower, 902 Don? Old man Don up there by the water tower, glove, glove, glove. I think he's up there in Seattle near the water tower at 902 Golden Gate Frisco. Man, sending good numbers out there. If any of his buddies are out there, you can send a nickel and some change for him. I'm gonna shut this video gate down like in 5 minutes and probably do another one when the conditions start to develop. Right here on the West Coast, we got about 12, almost 1 in the afternoon. Usually things will pick up again starting at about 3. That's a good time. We'll probably be out here again shooting the signal and see who out there can probably get a good copy on it. Everybody's at work right now. Making this video so for the other stations that are either at work or at school, they could just check online and see what's going on. All right, take care, Brother Mark, and anybody else who's up in here. We're gonna run this video for about 5 more minutes, and I'll come back later. Roger. All right, thanks for cruising by. We'll come back later on and do another video gate when we have better conditions. I'm gonna go work on this this right here. So a 2-pill project. This cable right here, the white one. This one right here. See how it moves? That white one right there. That connects to the center conductor from the input of the coax. And it should not have came apart. I don't know if I could find something, a thicker cable, better gauge cable to replace it. But in my opinion, I think they should have used a little bit longer coax so that when the box, if it for some reason falls or jiggles a little bit, if everything is so tight, any small little jiggle will make it come apart. And those, man, I don't know if that's like 30 gauge or 40 gauge. It looks like he took one of the threads from his beard, tinned the beard because he ran out of coax and just used that. Man, this is a little tiny skinny cable. That's unbelievable. How could you be running something like that, Fat Boy Industries? It's unbelievable. Now I got to go in there and do that and put some see if I got the right capacitors and put those in line so we could go make some noise on sideband. Of course, on 10 meters. So we're running a few extra pounds up there on 10. All right, y'all take care out there. Y'all appreciate this little anytone. We're running about 10 watts right now, barefoot. Mother Nature is getting us connected to people up north. Well, you take care, Edward, man. I'll see you later on. We'll have another video rolling, especially if there's conditions. I'll put the video gate. And not everybody's on the radio right now. A lot of people, they're either at school or they're at work. And sometimes, when they're at work, they'll check online and be like, okay, yeah, they got conditions. So, yeah, not everybody can get behind the microphone. So I'll run these gates for everybody out there. Usually later on, they'll check it out. And sometimes we get some good stuff here. Sometimes there's like some fights going on, or the he said, she said, you burnt my radio, or you forgot to put the fuse in line. There's all kinds of stuff. People talking about modifying stuff, and there's all kinds of great conversations out there. Well, y'all take care. Well, we'll shut it down right now. Golden Gate, Frisco Bay, with the QRT.